In this video, we'll understand what are views, explores, and models. So altogether, fields with views, explores, and models constitute a LookML project. Views contains fields. Fields are nothing but dimensions, measures. We have seen them, right? View files typically correspond to tables that exist within your database. Within a view file, you'll define all of your fields that you want user to be able to include in their queries. So to quickly check what a view looks like, this is what LookML code looks like, and this is a typical view file. There are different elements in this. We haven't touched upon most of the topics, but to give you a quick overview how a view file will look. A view file will have starting with view and its name called orders. It has different fields like dimensions, dimension groups, measures, like that. You'll have different attributes to that object. So for example, here dimension status has attribute type and hidden as it as well as SQL. The measure is an aggregate. As I said, it takes count, sum, etc. like that. So it is a best practice to use different user-friendly names. For example, here a measure says count. You may want to change it to something like orders count. If you don't want to update the object name itself, you can use something called labels, which will show to the user the way you intended it to be. Okay, we'll talk more on that later. So we have said that LookML helps you to do reusability in your code, right? So one example will be here. Here we are defining a SQL table name in second line, which is public.orders, and we are referencing it using something called $table. So this refers to this particular one. So all these are pointers to your actual table columns. So dimensions are your pointers. So in your typical orders table, you will be having these columns like ID, user ID, created, time, status, is complete, etc. The reusability is also seen here, where you are actually using one of the dimension which you created inside this. So it is a dependent on dimension here. So this status, this field is complete depends on the dimension status. So you can see the advantage here. Apart from your normal SQL queries, you are able to reuse the things here quickly. Let's switch back. So after you create a view, you'll need to tell Looker that it should be explorable. You do that in a model file. Explores is a data model with tables or views that are connected via SQL joins. An explore is a starting point for user queries. Explore can be built using a single view or by joining several views together. Coming to the models, model files typically contain connection information, which is your database connection information, along with one or more explore definition. A project may contain more than one model file. So we talked about fields, views, explores, and models. Like we understood that fields are part of views, right? Fields live inside of views. Where does explores live? Explores live inside of models. A group of models, explores, views, and other files like markup documents constitute an LookML project.